Financing for higher education is a process that almost all high school graduates must go through. Not everyone has enough money to pay for college because college is expensive. Main steps that occur when financing for higher education. Those steps include researching, applying, selecting, studying, and repaying. These steps may seem more than they really are, but they are simpler than they seem.
The first step, research, consists of exploring different options that are present when financing for higher education. The best and most efficient way to pay for higher education is through grants and scholarships. Grants and scholarships are basically free money given to a student and does not require the student to pay back this money. Grants and scholarships are mostly given to students who obtain and maintain a higher grade point average, are involved in the athletic department, and there are many more unexpected grants and scholarships. There are also federal and private loans. Federal loans are mostly given to students who are and whose families are financially unstable and funded by the government.
There are 3 different types of federal student loans, which include Perkins, Stafford, and Plus. Perkins loans are given to students by the government and have a 5% interest rate at a 10-year period. Stafford loans, the most common, are given to students and are available to those entering graduate and undergraduate schools. Plus loans, on the other hand, are given to parents who cannot afford to send their child to college but want to help. After researching your options to finance your higher education, you must apply for scholarships, grants, and loans. FAFSA is a free application for federal student loans, and there is a deadline as to when it must be filled out and turned in. If you miss the deadline for filling out your FAFSA, you might not have the opportunities to receive federal aid and struggle when trying to finance for your higher education.
After turning in your FAFSA, you will receive a student aid report which is given by the government to announce how much financial aid you qualify for. You are required to select which financial aid works best for you and you are willing to use over the course of your higher education. Each school you apply to will also get this report so that they can decide which financial aid package they want to offer you. After you've done your research, applied it, and even selected, you are ready to study. Studying in college is the most important step because you want to be able to graduate college and start your career. There shouldn't be much worry about how you are going to pay for your student loans because you aren't required to begin making payments until you have graduated or at least done with school.
The last step when financing for higher education is repaying. You must repay your student loans after finishing your higher education. The most important thing is that you study in college so that you are able to start a career right away and repay your debt easily. You, of course, are not required to pay all of this debt at once. Most people make small payments monthly, which will eventually add up to the debt you owe, like a bill.
As long as you are financially stable after college, which is one of the main points in going to college, you should be able to pay back your loans and live your life comfortably. You see, financing for your education is not as hard as it looks. Following these steps will put you on the road to success. And if you run into a bump in the road, don't worry, it'll all be worth it in the end.